Welcome to North Carolina Weekend. I'm Deborah Holt Noel. North Carolina is a place rich in natural resources, so it's no surprise that those natural resources include a variety of gems and minerals. Emerald Village is a collection of 7 historic mines located in the Blue Ridge Mountains near Little Switzerland. Producer Derek Long went to see what he could dig up about Western North Carolina's mining history.
Emerald Village was founded by my father 30 years ago to preserve the mining heritage and to share it with the public. They can't see things like this anywhere else.
And the place to start is at the Visitor Center and the North Carolina Mining Museum. Here you'll see such things as a variety of mining lamps, a canary cage, and other mining equipment of the era.
The personal history of the miners is what we tell here. And it is so neat. The miners during the Great Depression would walk to work here miles and then put in 10 hours a day, get paid 10 cents an hour, $1 a day, dangerous work. But I hope people gain an appreciation for what it took to get the minerals out and also what we do with the minerals. Minerals are in every part of our life in ways we don't realize. Kids with the toothpaste that's got mica in it, it sparkles. Mom, when she puts her cosmetics and lipstick on, there's minerals in there. So they have all sorts of uses. We actually have 12 large historic mines here. The heyday of the mining was from the 1920s up through the 1950s. The feldspar and quartz and mica are very common. That's what makes up these mountains. The mica glitters all over. But there are many other things. Aquamarine has been found here in abundance. Some very rare uranium minerals have been found here and were mined in the old days back in the 1950s for the U.S. government.
In fact, over 100 different rocks, gems, and minerals can be found in these mines. But primarily the mining, like here at the Bon Ami mine, was for feldspar.
They would grind it up very fine, put it in their scouring powder. And so most of the production of this mine went into the little cans of Bon Ami scouring powder. But it's also used for porcelain, ceramic, disposable glass, and also in the computer world too.
The Bon Ami mine is open for visitors to tour.
They get to see underground, inside a mountain, 280 million years of geological history. We've got collections of antique mining equipment of all kinds, the drills, the compressors, the steam engines, all of which played a part in the early days of getting the rocks out of the mountains.
You can pick up a booklet that explains the equipment and gives a history of the mining here.
That way they can go as fast or as slow as they want, but they're going to see some neat things. One of the neatest things about this mine, and we didn't discover it till 5 or 6 years ago when we went down at night in the mines with the black lights, the shortwave ultraviolet lights, and we discovered a whole world of color down there. There are deposits of opal that are invisible during the daylight, but glow vividly under the black light. And so we take tours 8 nights a year down into these mines, and it's a whole different world, and it's something you just can't experience almost anywhere else in the world.
Also at the village, you can tour the company store,
where we cram a whole mining town in one building. We also have the Discovery Mill building, which is crammed full of different levels, all free exhibits from an antique music museum, which I find fascinating.
A model railroad display, to a collection of homestead items, and much more. And of course, one of the big attractions here is being able to do a little mining of your own.
We've got trained staff there who will identify them because there is such a wide variety. And we have professional stone cutters that can make beautiful jewelry out of some of your finds. Everybody wants to find $1 million gem, and that's pretty rare, I will admit. Now, one thing that everybody does find here is fun. And I tell people if they're having fun, they're rich.
This is Derek Long for North Carolina Weekend.
Emerald Village is open every day from March 28th through November 2nd. The mines are located at 331 McKinney Mine Road, about 3 miles from Little Switzerland. For more information, visit them online at emeraldvillage.com or call 828-765-6463.